Good day, class. To continue our lesson under the subject Reading and Writing, today we will be learning one of the many types of professional writing, which is the resume. At the end of our discussion, you should be able to first, define what is a resume. Second, identify the unique features of and requirements in composing a resume. Third, create a draft of a professional correspondence, which is a resume. Before we dive into our main lesson, I would like you to recall any experience where you were able to create, write, or fill out a slam book. This one is very nostalgic because in my own experience, I have tried filling out several slam books, which includes my personal information, my sayings or quotes, and other fun facts about myself. For those who are not able to try a slam book, today is your chance to make one because I have provided you one of the blank pages in a slam book which you will fill out in a span of time. Are you all ready? Great. Timer starts now. Class, what can you say about the short experience writing a slam book? That's good to hear that you enjoyed. Now I want you to guess or say if this paper is familiar to you. Very good. This is a biodata. As we go on and continue to approach adulthood and professional life, it is impossible not to stumble into a thing called biodata. 5 or probably 6 years from now, I remember myself buying a biodata sheet on the nearest sari-sari store. It was a requirement at school in one of my subjects. If slam book is cute and friendly written piece of ourselves, biodata is a formal one. So what is a biodata? Biodata is the term which is referred to the biographical data about work and life experiences. It is a 1 to 2 pages document that consists of specific factual information about an individual. It encloses the details mainly about your biological information, which comprises all numbers, height, weight, and date of birth, along with gender, caste, religion, hobbies, date of birth, current employment details, education, current position, permanent address, and etc. Since change is the only constant thing in the world, biodata is no longer used in the present time. So what do you think is replaced to biodata? Correct, a resume. So what is a resume? This is a formal document that provides an overview of your professional qualifications, including your relevant work experience, skills, education, and notable accomplishments. This is usually paired with a cover letter. A resume helps you demonstrate your abilities and convince employers you're qualified. The spelling of resume originates from French and means summary. To this day, the purpose of a resume is still to provide employers with a summary of your relevant qualifications. Now let us discuss the key features of a resume. First is your personal information. This includes your name, current and permanent address, your telephone number, and your email address. Then, the objectives. This one is the most important. In one short sentence, summarize your goal for your job search. The goal statement should be related to the specific position for which you are applying. It is also effective to highlight your skills in the goal statement. Then, education. You should include your school name, the city and state, date of graduation, your course highlights. These are the courses directly related to the job or your career field and special abilities. And you can even include your certificates. Next is your work and related experiences. This should include your summer jobs, internships, or even volunteer work. You should include your position title, the company, and year of employment. Lastly is the skills, whether your soft skills such as being responsible, loyal, hardworking, energetic, etc., or your hard skills, research and writing, public speaking, and etc. And how about the format? Did you follow a specific format or structure on your resume? Now let us discover the 3 best formats used in crafting a resume. The 3 primary resume formats are as follows. First is the reverse chronological. This resume format is the most common and practical. In reverse chronological order, a reverse chronological resume lists your work experiences and skills. Next is the functional resume. A functional resume is sometimes referred to as skills-based resume. What distinguishes this format from the other two is that it places a greater emphasis on your abilities than on your work experiences. Lastly is the hybrid, or this is the combination of the 2 resumes. As you might have guessed, this is a hybrid of the previous 2 formats. It emphasizes both abilities and experiences. Okay class, now let's make an objective. Let's say you're applying for the profession you want to pursue. For example, if you wish to be a teacher, then your objective should be about the job vacancy in school. If you want to be a social worker, psychologist, policeman, or any profession, then imagine that there is a job vacancy in your target workplace. For our first activity, I want you to create your own objective as if you are applying for any specific job of your choice. I will give you 5 minutes to construct your objective. Afterwards, you have to post it in our Google Classroom. Do you have any questions? If none, you can start now. I have checked your works and you did a great job in creating your own objectives as if you are really professionals. I assume that all of you have understood our lesson about resume. Before we end our class, I will leave you an assignment to be submitted in our Google Classroom. Thank you for today, class. See you next meeting.